So if your FYP is completely covered in Ozzy stuff, you're probably Gen X. But if you're not, and you're wondering what the heck's going on, and by the way, I've seen a couple of videos with people mocking him and mocking his walking. I didn't think it was probably cool to mock somebody who has Parkinson's and other issues, but that, you do you. But collectively, a lot of us are like, it's like a melancholy that you can't really figure out. You know, I didn't pay for the pay-per-view, but I watched some folks that were streaming it on here on TikTok, and I gotta tell you, I don't know, it's like when I was 10, 11 years old and watching Where the Red Fern Grows at the end. That was like, you know, the whole second half of his set on Saturday. It was like that. I felt silly because I was fighting back tears. And it's not just the guy. I mean, it is the guy. He's caught a bad rap on a lot of things. He brought a lot of that on himself, which a lot of us have done in our lifetimes, particularly Gen X. But he's been there. You know, I'm a heavy metal guy from a very young age, and he and Black Sabbath invented it, as far as I'm concerned. And he's just been there. He's just been there at every phase of our lives. Preteen, adolescence, young 20s, 30s, 40s. I'm 54. 37 years ago, my wife, we were, as we did back then, hanging out in a parking lot, and she comes over to talk to a friend of mine's girlfriend, and she says, "I like your shirt." We've been together 37 years, and that was the first 4 words she said to me. And it was an Ozzy shirt, holding up Randy Rhoads. And I don't know, man. It's just, it's not the end of an era. I think it's kind of cool that Ozzy gets to see this. Usually, this kind of outpouring of love and support doesn't happen until somebody passes away. And this way, because he did that concert on his terms, he gets to witness it. And I think that's pretty awesome. That's common sense.